To compete in the Olympics is the ultimate honor in an athlete's life, which makes it all the harsher that these sporting icons were snubbed from the 2024 Games. As is usually the case when it comes to Olympic basketball, the 2024 roster for Team USA included the crème de la crème of the NBA. One name that was surprisingly absent from the team, however, was Dallas Mavericks point guard Kyrie Irving. The first pick in the 2011 draft, Irving has played in 8 NBA All-Star games and was a member of the team that won gold at the 2016 Olympics. So why was one of the NBA's most talented athletes snubbed? From Team USA, there's a case to be made that Irving's tendency to generate controversy may have had something to do with it, but Irving himself offered a far simpler explanation. Speaking to reporters, he said, according to Irving, had he been chosen for the team, he would have seen the Olympics as a distraction from his primary goal of taking the Mavericks to the NBA Finals. He added, "At this point in my career, I think my focus should be on winning a championship, and in the summertime, just going to support those guys when I get a chance." Another omission from the U.S. men's basketball team was Boston Celtics star Jaylen Brown. Not only had Brown helped lead the team to win the 2024 NBA championship, he was also clear about his dream of playing in Paris, declaring, "Playing the UFC basketball thing is no greater honor." Brown was presumably surprised he didn't make the team, issuing a cryptic tweet after the fact, 3 puzzled-looking face emojis each wearing a monocle. He then tweeted, "Nike, this what we doing?" Among those who interpreted that as a claim that he was passed over due to earlier criticism of Nike was ESPN commentator Stephen A. Smith. He tweeted, "Do y'all believe me now? How in the hell is a $300 million man, now a champion and an NBA Finals MVP, not chosen for Team USA?" USA Basketball men's managing director Grant Hill, however, insisted that this didn't factor into his decision-making. Hill said, "You get 12 spots and you have to build a team. But the responsibility that I have is to put together a team and a team that complements each other. A team that will give us the best opportunity for success. And so whatever theories that might be out there, they're just that." Jessica Springsteen, daughter of rock legend Bruce Springsteen and singer Patti Scialfa, has carved out a niche in the world of athletics thanks to her horse jumping skills. In fact, she is a world-class equestrian who has become a fixture at international tournaments. She was even a member of the team that won silver at the Tokyo Olympics in 2021. Jessica made it onto the shortlist for the 2024 Games in Paris, but when the time arrived to announce the members of the U.S. jumping team, her name was not on the list. Springsteen's omission from the team meant that her parents wouldn't be able to experience the thrill of watching her compete in the Olympics in person. Due to COVID-19 restrictions, they hadn't been able to do this when she took home a silver medal in Tokyo. In an interview with Harper's Bazaar, she explained, "Tokyo 2020 foot was such an incredible experience. But because of that year, you couldn't have your family and your friends there. So I was like, oh my gosh, I would love to go to another Olympics and be able to share that with my family, who've been so supportive of my career for so many years." Caitlin Clark is arguably one of the WNBA's biggest stars, described by the Los Angeles Times as no less than the most popular women's basketball player in the world. Fans of the sport were understandably confused when the players were announced for Team USA and Clark's name was nowhere to be seen. As the LA Times pointed out, this is not only a sorely missed opportunity to bring much-deserved buzz to the league, but also a decision made for dubious reasons. According to USA Today, sources claimed that Basketball USA officials were concerned that Clark's legions of fans would be disappointed by her limited playing time amid a stacked roster of players, and so they decided to leave her out entirely. Clark took the high road when she subsequently commented on her Olympic snub. When asked why Clark wasn't selected to compete in Paris, USA Basketball men's managing director Grant Hill distanced himself from the decision, emphasizing he was in charge of the men's team, not the women's. Soon after, Clark landed a role on the Olympics team as an alternate. Although, notwithstanding any injuries that might occur, she is unlikely to take to the court during the 2024 Games. Soccer player Alex Morgan is a two-time World Cup champion who helped lead Team USA to Olympic gold at the Games in 2012 and a bronze in 2020. After a bit of a rough season, however, her name was nowhere to be seen when the 2024 Olympic roster was unveiled. Morgan responded by tweeting a statement that read, "Today, I'm disappointed about not having the opportunity to represent our country on the Olympic stage. This will always be a tournament that is close to my heart, and I take immense pride any time I put on the crest." The team's coach, Emma Hayes, revealed why such a legendary player didn't make the cut, explaining she wanted to give younger, more inexperienced players a shot.
We need to start giving exposures and experiences to players that might have been in and around it, might have been on the bench.
A rising star with real Salt Lake, soccer player Diego Luna was expected to be tapped for the U.S. men's Olympic soccer team. His name was not among the 25 athletes chosen to attend training camp, however. The decision not to enlist such a dynamic and talented player was met with disbelief by many. Noted sports writer Jacob Schneider wrote goal, the U.S. will surely regret this one. It's a baffling decision on every possible count and, frankly, disappointing. Luna being excluded from the Olympic roster is more than a head-scratcher. It feels like a genuine mistake. According to team coach Marko Mitrovic, Luna's stellar performance with Salt Lake City had not been overlooked, and the athlete had always been under serious consideration. In an interview with American Soccer Now, he pointed out that other talented players were likewise not chosen for the Olympic team. Responding to his snub, Luna took the decision in stride. At a press conference, he said, "Decisions are made in soccer with different teams, different coaches. There's nothing you can do about it."
Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe for daily updates